This morning I want to have a relaxed walk and just reflect a little bit on life, where we stand, how things are affecting us. This COVID-19 pandemic, for example. I hope it doesn't hit you where it hurts, but most of us are affected in one way or another, be it work, family, social life, but also especially if you have, for example, parents or grandparents that are in care or are ill or at risk. This is a thing that makes life a lot more difficult and different than it was before. Also with big events, being dog events or others, it's very hard to organize something. Beautiful sunset. No sunrise in this case, sunrise. Really gorgeous. Just take a look and enjoy the moment. Hey boy. For us this also meant that a lot of the work that we had before is now in a different shape. We have to constantly reinvent ourselves to stay on the edge, and also take that notions so that when things do change, that we can upshift. And we don't have to wait anymore. So you can make some preparations and be as prepared as possible. Of course, nothing will prepare us for what the future will bring. It will help. The future is always quite liquid. It's hard to predict everything. But you can predict some things, and if you anticipate there on that space, you can make yourself a little bit stronger, more agile. It will help. You see some snails on the trail. Burning rubber, huh? Good, right. Also, it's nice to do things with your friends and pick up where we once left. A big part of being human is that you're able to have social interactions, of course. And there are health issues. There always are. Being one shape or form or the other. But also, when there is not enough of social interaction, you see that health will suffer. In this case, mind and body are one, and mind is also largely driven by emotions. And the emotions that we have, feeling love for example, will make the body flourish to its highest potential. Whereas if you feel unloved, or you don't have that social interactions, even healthy human beings can suffer tremendously. There were studies, non-ethical studies of course, but there were studies performed in the past where they given one part of the babies all the regular love of their mother and father, and the other part of the babies no love, just the food and the drinks and the other necessary care. And they saw that those babies that were given love were a lot healthier, grew faster, and also in later life had less problems. So this gives you some indication that even in that short time span, the effects were gigantic. And now also with this COVID-19, it's already way past a half year. for some people, and I heard that in Hong Kong they now have the third wave. They already have like, what to say, approaching 9 months or even more of troubles, and you can imagine what that does to you. It does to you as a society, but also on other topics. Nou, dan gaat Tika nog gaan bij deze. Goedemorgen. Nice little beagle. A tad dog aggressive, but nice. And also like how Estacado, also known as Spiker, reacted. You saw the tail raised or risen. Also the hair on his back completely prepared, but not aggressive. If not needed, not aggressive. This is a nice thing. A nice thing to have. My Irish Staffordshire Bull Terrier would react a lot different. Because also these dogs were bred as Irish Staffordshire Bull Terriers. They were once bred for this purpose, of course. Whereas PATTERDALE Terriers or Fell Terriers are roundish little fellas, but were bred to hunt foxes and badgers, and sometimes hawk or a raccoon, depending on the place that they live, or rats, or nutria. But in each way, shape or form, they were bred to hunt quarry, and also together with some other dogs. But this is a lot different. I really like this spot as well. You see all those cornfields. Crops are ready to be harvested anytime now. And also because they are that high, that tall, you have that feeling of being just engulfed in these fields. Instead of just walking through a field of, can you see one they took out, see it approaching harvest time. But you feel engulfed in these fields, in this agricultural setting, instead of just glazing over, which is a nice feeling. The feeling of glazing over, which I can do a little bit there, is also nice, of course, because then you can see much further and have a much broader view, because this is now limited, especially on the right side. You see already good corn coming, see? Whereas on the left side, which is sloping a little bit and also a little bit younger, you can look over much easier. Those are quite tall. I can't even reach over when I put my hand above my head, and I'm 1 meter 88 centimeters. And then my hand has surpassing abilities, of course. But yeah, just some reflections. I hope you're all doing well, and yeah, keep these parts in mind as well. And I also would like to know what is happening where you live. Have a nice day. Bye bye.